Hi, this is Andy Barclay with Remax Elite, and today we are visiting 77 Highland Drive in Indialantic, Florida. The home that we're visiting today is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home. It is just under 2,600 square feet at 2,579. And as you'll see as we walk through the front door, some work has been done to the home recently, and it is looking really nice. So as we walk through the double door front entry, just a couple quick things I'd like to point out. We have this really nice brick out here in the exterior that carries through to the interior. So you have a nice transition from outside to inside. And then as soon as you get inside, you notice that we have brand new, what appears to be wood flooring, but it's actually new tile, so it wears better than wood. Throughout the main living areas. We're now looking in the formal living area, which you can see is nice and bright. We don't have any, well, obviously we don't have any lights to turn on, so all of the light is natural. Not only are the wood, or the, I should say, tile floors new, the interior paint is also new as well. So it has been freshly painted. And as we walk through the formal living room, we then get to the formal dining room, which you can see has a great view of the pool out back, and we'll take a look at that soon. What I'd first like to do though is take us back to the front entry so I can walk you into the main living area to show you the kitchen. The kitchen just had new granite countertops put in. So we're back to where we entered the home, and we're now walking toward the very large main living area. Off to the right we have a coat closet here. And you'll immediately see that this is just a huge room, a great space. That new floor throughout. That is a wood-burning fireplace with built-in bookshelves on either side there. And then to the left of it, you can see the washer-dryer, which would of course make that the laundry room. And now let me kind of work my way back this way so I can show you that there's a dining area in the living space, which is not the same as the formal dining. So there are actually, I'd call it an informal and a formal dining area. We have this great slider out to the pool that we'll go through in a few minutes. But first I'd like to show you the kitchen that I mentioned just a minute ago. It has the brand new granite countertop. It also has a brand new smooth surface cooking top right here in front of us. Now you can see there is plenty of cabinet space, and actually plenty of counter space as well. Lots of recessed lighting, and of course a great view of the backyard here. Now there's a lot of things to like about the view. Myself having small kids, I think it would be nice to be able to see kids easily when they're in the pool without actually having to be outside on the floor to heat. If you're having company over, it's nice to have that connection so that they don't feel so far away, I guess, when they're outside, if you're inside preparing food. So again, we have plenty of cabinet space. Lots of room if more than one of you are interested in cooking in the kitchen at the same time, as many people do. Room for an island, in fact, if you chose to have one. So lots of options with the kitchen. Now through this door, and in fact that's a pantry on the right, and let me just open that. It's larger than you might think, so plenty of room for all kinds of food in there. Walking back into the formal dining room, just kind of back up here to give you perspective. So we have the kitchen door on the left. As you walk through this space, you enter the master bedroom. So we do have a split floor plan here, and what that means is the master bedroom is not connected to the other bedrooms in the home. so it's split away. We have brand new carpet in the bedrooms, as you can see. And when I say brand new, I know if you've looked at homes, sometimes brand new means a year old. This is actually brand new, never lived on, put in after the last people occupied the home. Here we have a vanity space. Try to get myself, it didn't work, get myself out of the video here. And then adjacent to the vanity space we have a walk-in closet. And then next to that we have a double sink. And the cabinets are a brown, just like the cabinets in the kitchen, just to point out the obvious there for you. And then finally we have the shower area. So a walk-in shower that has some nice retro tile in it. We have a little bench off to the left here. We've got a commode. Again, nice and bright, although I do have a light on out here. There is no light on in the bathroom at the moment. So let me work my way around the corner here and I'll give you a better look at this. Now another nice thing about this bedroom is you do have the large slider here that looks out on the pool. So you get lots of natural light, or if you just want to wake up and feel like you're in Florida, there you go. It is a screened-in pool. We'll take a closer look at it in just a minute. But you can see the frame there is very large, so plenty of room to add a slide if you so chose, but it just feels nice and spacious. So we're walking through the kitchen now. You can take another look at the main living space as we approach the bedrooms. Like I said at the beginning of the video, it is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home, just under 2,600 square feet of living space at 2579. So we're now in the hallway that leads to the bedrooms. Turning left, you can see the first bedroom, and let me step in here all the way just to show you we have this little shelf type space with a extra set of cabinets there, and then of course the closet there in front of us. As I mentioned just a minute ago, we do have brand new carpet in all of the bedrooms. I'm sure I'll mention that again at some point. And then across the way here we have the second bathroom. So this is the non-master bathroom. 2 sinks, plenty of cabinet space. So if you have more than one kid or more than one person using the bathroom at the same time, you have some elbow room. Not only that, but on the other side, we have another counter surface with a mirror. And then beyond that, we have a commode. We have a door that leads out to the pool. And then we have a tub shower enclosure here, and you can see this is an oversized tub, so it's a nice large garden-sized tub. And clearly this has been renovated recently, so we have nice tile, a nice accent tile. And another neat thing about this house, which I haven't pointed out, some of the rooms, such as this bathroom and the bedroom across the way, have pocket doors, so you don't have swinging doors to contend with. For example, in this bathroom, if you were to have a swinging door, it would either open into the hallway or it would open into the bathroom and block part of the cabinet space here. So there are just a few details here and there that are really nice. Now we get to the end of the hallway. We have a larger bedroom here. And yes, it has brand new carpet. So lots of floor space. And then the view here looks out back. In fact, you can see one of the newer windows too as we're looking through. We'll take a look at the backyard in just a minute, but it is large. For this area, if you haven't done a lot of looking yet, a 0.41 acre lot is much larger than you typically find. So to find a pool 4-2 on a large lot in this part of Brevard, you've really found a nice house. Even if you're watching the video now and you're thinking, well, I don't really like the color of the paint, it still is great bones and just a great property. And I don't say that because I'm the listing agent. I show a lot of homes and I help a lot of families find homes, and this is really the kind of home that doesn't come along every day as far as the space goes. I'm sure you saw it, but I'll point it out. This bedroom does have a slider out to the pool, so even if you have a multi-generational situation, as some people do, in other words, if you're buying this and you're somewhere in midlife and you have an older family member that might need to live with you or spend some time with you during parts of the year, having this room is nice because they have some freedom and flexibility. It kind of feels like a master in some ways in that it has the slider out to the pool. So we do have the slider from the master, from the main living space, and then this bedroom as well. We are now going to walk back down the hallway, show you the floor, brand new paint, nice and clean, ready to move into. Back into the main living space and over to the slider so we can take a look at the backyard. Before we head outside, even though I touched on it at the beginning of the video, one of the neat things about having a lot this large is that, and if you don't live in Florida yet, if you're planning to move down from somewhere else, you'll find soon, even if you're not thinking about a boat, you're so close to the water here, that kind of thing starts entering your mind, and you see your friends, you see your neighbors with them, you think, well, it would be nice to have a boat. There's plenty of space here for boat storage, for RV storage, for a camper, anything like that. And I mentioned that before we go outside because it is a little breezy today, and I don't know how easily you'll be able to understand what I say out there. So we're now looking at the pool. I'm sure you can tell that already. It's a beautiful pool. It has been resurfaced recently. Now you'll notice there is a piece of the screen hanging right now. That just happened, and I know that the owner has already called to have that taken care of. It does happen in Florida, unfortunately. It gets a little breezy and the panels blow in from time to time. But otherwise, it's a beautiful space. You can imagine you could do lots of entertaining out here. There's lots of deck space. If you have kids that are active, plenty of room to run around the pool in circles, which is nice if you're a parent because the kids wear themselves out that way and you hopefully get a few more minutes of sleep. So just showing you that space. Again, that screen will definitely be taken care of. Now going back to the storage on the side, let me just unlock the screen here. Now you can see there's plenty of space. Right now there are 2 trees. Those trees could be removed if you wanted to. Definitely wide enough to put a camper of some sort. Even an RV I bet would fit back here if you wanted to put one here. But a nice deep yard. just work my way to the corner here and I'll give you a nice pan of the size. So here you can see again a lot of space on the side. I think I made that point. But as you pan, even though that's a large enclosure, it doesn't look all that large when you compare it to the scale of the yard itself. And then as we walk further into the yard, we have this is a wellhead right here in the center. That means that the irrigation system is on a well. See the pool pump there in the center. And again, here on the side we have a huge amount of space between this house, well, between the house and the property, and then also from this house to the next house. So again, lots of storage space if you have some toys that you would like to store on site. Jet skis, boats, campers, RVs, all of the above. You name it, you should have room here. And since we're here, before we head back inside, just show you that side load garage again. You can also see that there's a large parking area out in front of the house, large paved area that is. So all in all, a great house. Again, if you haven't looked in the area much, I think the more comparing you do, the more you'll realize that having this large lot, 0.41 acres, with a 4-2, with the living space at just under 2,600 square feet, plenty of room in the back to play, plenty of room in front to play. It's on a nice quiet street. We're not far from 5th Ave, which is also called 192, which is your access to Melbourne. Very convenient. Great schools. If you look them up, they do change, so I'm not naming the schools right now because boundaries do change, but I will say that Hoover Middle School is very unlikely to change. And you also have Mel High or Melbourne High School. A beautiful sunny day in Florida. This is why we live here. And then back inside to give you one last look at this great living space with a brand new tile floor. Today we have visited 77 Highland Avenue in Indialantic, Florida. My name is Andy Barclay, and my wife and I work together. We're both full-time realtors with RE/MAX Elite. And you can read more about this house if you'd like to visit our website at www.brevardhomesandcondos.com, or you can just call me at 321-514-9862. If you have any questions about the home, we'd be more than happy to answer them for you. And I'll give you one more look at this kitchen with its brand new cooktop and granite countertop. And I'll thank you for watching.